I grabbed for the vial in the stone cupboard above me, only for a flash of silver to arc down with the speed of an angry hornet and just as sharp a sting. Ow! I jerked my hand back at the smack, causing the vial to wobble. I rubbed my hand, a welt already forming as I glared up at the woman standing over me. Was that really necessary? Elise grinned as she retracted the long silver and amber-encrusted bodkin she'd been using to keep her snow-white hair in place. Her bright golden eyes shimmered with mischief as she reached back and, with fluid, practiced motions, tied her hair back into a bun once more.
Well, with how tough your skin is now, getting through is a challenge.
She gave me a saccharine-sweet smile, her pearlescent teeth peeking out from behind her full lips as she leaned back against the stone table next to Callan and me and stuffed her hands into her lab coat. She winked at me, sticking her tongue out.
I've got to really work to correct those deficiencies of yours.
Callan snickered on the stool beside me, an array of ingredients spread out on the alchemy bench between us. He looked over and quickly covered his mouth, working hard not to laugh. I held my hands up before motioning to the vial I'd been reaching for. Well, what did I do wrong?
You were about to add hawthorn leaves to my elixir.
Yeah, it's a blood thinner, which is what I thought we're going for? She shook her head, folding her arms under her chest. The movement pulled taut the dress shirt she wore under her lab coat and revealed the outline of her bra. And from the chill that lingered in her laboratory, it was apparent she wasn't wearing one nearly thick enough. Though Elise didn't notice or just didn't care as she chuckled and turned to Callan.
You know better than to add too many blood thinners to a mixture. Have you been teaching him nothing?
Callan shrugged, running a hand through his sandy brown hair as he grinned. Hey, I'm just impressed Michael knew what hawthorn leaves were and what they did. I'm right here, I said. And I have been paying attention in class. It's not like my proficiency in alchemy might save my life one day. I pointed at the bubbling cauldron. Or hold the key to be progressing with my blood cultivation. Elise laughed before leaning over the alchemy bench, getting close to the bubbling cauldron that held a mixture of the alchemical mercury, the distilled alcoholic residue of the fermented herbs and plants we were working with. The sharp scent that burned in my nose suddenly shifted as the bright floral scent of her perfume floated past me.
Well, then what is that professor of Sanguine's teaching you? We're already working with powdered aspho root and claret thistle, which do the same thing, just a hell of a lot milder. Adding in hawthorn leaves would be too much at once, and your heart would likely explode out of your chest.
She smiled.
And I really don't want to have to clean that up.
I laughed. You'd just make Callan do it. Hey, he said, shaking his head. I did not sign up to swab up organ meat. Sorry, but that's where I draw the line. Elise chuckled as she snagged a different vial of herbs and set it beside the others as she glanced back at me.
Anyway, I appreciate you trying to help, but don't touch. This is already a complicated enough mixture, not to mention the completely out-of-the-box thinking we've already done on the blood-thickening tonic.
She shrugged.
I'm still not sure what the results are going to be when we're finished.
I glanced to the side of her, where a single small vial of viscous brown liquid sat, slowly cooling as steam fogged the glass. The work of more than a dozen hours of research. And we had no idea what it would actually do, beyond a few theories. If it did anything at all. So, no meddling? I asked. She glared at me, a smile lifting her full lips.
Absolutely not.
Not even a little? Elise tried to scowl, but she was also fighting a laugh as she leaned even closer. Enough so that I could count her thick eyelashes as she grinned.
You've been awfully trusting of my tonics, Michael. I'd hate to slip up and give you the wrong vial by mistake.
She winked.
Remember, there are things I could do to you a whole lot worse than giving you white hair.
I opened my mouth and then quickly closed it. Ah, good point. She laughed, a smile lighting up her face, revealing the subtle dimples on her cheeks.
That's what I thought.
She turned back to the alchemy bench.
Anyway, we're trekking through uncharted territory here. Trial and error are part of the process.
Well, if process could hurry its ass up, I'd be grateful, I replied.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.